To divide this complex number, we have to multiply by the conjugate of the denominator. So how do we find the conjugate? We just switch the sign of the middle one. So that's going to be 5 minus 4i on top and bottom. Now the reason why we do this is going to get rid of all the imaginary numbers from the denominator. So now let's find out what happens. The top, that's easy. We can just distribute the 4. So that's 20 minus 16i. Now the bottom, remember, whenever we FOIL these out, we're going to always end up with a number, then 2 with an I, and because it's conjugate, those will cancel out. The last one's always going to have an I squared. So I have 25. Then if I distribute this, I get minus 20i, and then plus 20i. So like we said, conjugate will always make those cancel out. And last, I have 4 times negative 4 is negative 16, and then I times I is the I squared, which we should always have on the denominator. Now, because this is an I squared, this turns into a negative 1. So this is negative 16 times negative 1 is plus 16. So on the bottom now I have 25 plus 16. And adding those together, you get 41. So if given this, I can just split it up also into 2 separate fractions, right? This is the same thing as just 20 over 41. Minus 16 over 41, oops, I. And this will match up with A.